Okay, it's September 3rd, 2017. Times is about 13:53. These are the GPS coordinates. I am on Sugar Loaf Mountain. And this place is really cool. It's in the UP, and I kind of like it because it reminds me more of the Ontario side. But here you can see there's lots of granites. That's a dominant rock type here, and I'll get back to that in a second. But you can see these islands out here. That's about east, right there. And there's the city of Marquette, the largest city in the Upper Peninsula. Now, you can see down here, these little fingers, and the rock from here resembles this a lot, and likely is the same rock. But you look at the island out there, and it's more of a whiter rock. I've never been out there, but would love to go out there in order to see what it is. But the rock here is either tonalite or granite, it depends. Most of it looks like a tonalite, borderline granitic, but within the tonalite part. There are veins of pegmatitic granites in here. There's also veins of quartz like this. And this is actually, I believe, plagioclase. It looks a lot more like plagioclase crystal. You do get isolated large crystals. What else was I going to say about this? There are Keweenaw age dikes throughout this, and there's actually one on the trail right about down there. But that's the only one I've ever actually seen here in place, dike-wise. But most of the rock is like this. And the alkali feldspars give it its pinkish color. But that's it. And there's Sarah and Rachel. Okay, this is one of the Keweenaw dikes. That's the host rock or the granite. Here is, see if I can get this here, the GPS coordinate. Now, just in case you can't see it, it's 46.60427 minus 87.45495. And there's the basic orientation of it. Here it's almost, come on, Bronton. Yeah, it's northwest, which is typical of the fracture patterns here. Okay, it's 1442, and we're at the bottom, one of the trails, and this is a clear Keweenaw dike right here, and it's not very wide, but I am standing right now. Here's my GPS. See if you can see that. If you can't, it's 46.60420 minus 87.45454. So we're not too far from the other one, but yeah, you can see the texture of the rock's totally different here. It's more like a gabbro. It's more gabberitic, coarse basalt. And let's see, I'm going to actually go to the trail to get the trend. And it continues this way. Here's the contact right here. The trend here, this one's not northwest, this one is north 22 east. And back up over here, the contact is not exposed, but using the height and the fractures of it, you get a more north-south orientation on the fractures. Looks like it's about, actually it's almost due north-south. So this dike overall, I don't even know how long it is, but it seems to follow the trail too. Is about the north 20-ish east. And like I said, I wish the contact was exposed because I'm interested in see if it's a sharp contact or, you know, baked zone or whatever. But this whole trail all the way over there, the dike is at least from there this way with a seraph scale and goes over there. Here we're a little further on the trail. There's the stairs that in the previous one you saw it go up and over. These are down, and that trail follows the strike of the dike like exactly. And here you can actually see the contact at least a little bit. You can tell it's sharp, but there is deformation there. And the GPS coordinates here are, oh, give it a second. Yeah.
So now these guys.
We are at, yeah, signal keeps coming in and out. I'll take a photo of it once it's set. Okay, there's the GPS. It finally decided to lock. But another thing about the dike real quick too, is here you can see it's finer grained and it shows a lot of flow lineations in it. And this is the exact same trend as the other, so we know it's the same dike. Okay, it's 1451, and now we're right on the border where the difficult from the easy trail splits. And I found another one. First time we were here, I couldn't find a single one. But this is the tonalite granite stuff in here. This is another one. You can tell that the rock is totally different. Here it's slightly porphyritic. So this is a dike. Let me see if I can find the other side. It's still here. This whole outcrop, which means the contact isn't exposed, so it must go up that way. So the width appears to be about 12, 13 feet, maybe 15. I'm going to rely on the shape of the dike to get a trend here because I actually don't know. So, backed up. And the fractures are pretty much parallel, it looks like, to where it is, but they're not exact. So this dike here is about north 10 west, plus or minus 10 degrees. I really can't tell, but I'll get a fracture measurement here. So we have about, on the fracture, we have north 37 west. That one's north 45. This one's about north 43. That may be the actual trend. I don't know, like I said, it's kind of hard to tell here. But that would make the dip.
I know, right? I was just thinking.
And make the dip. The dip on the fractures at least are about 80 degrees to the southwest. And GPS on it is, and I can actually see it. There's the GPS of where I'm at, right in front of it. There's Sarah. Yeah, the GPS seems like it's locked in pretty good. And this is where we climbed up in March. Then we went up, actually can't see it here, but there's like a nice widened fracture we climbed up, but this is where we slid down on the ice because this was all ice.